So this is the prologue for the Sisters of Neverland. Dang it, I should have got this set up earlier. Alright, let's go. I'm ready. Prologue. The wind whistled throughout the island of Neverland, where the once great Peter Pan sat on a rotted tree stump. He had sat there unmoving for the last year, for almost a year, but not even caring for his own health. He just sat there, remembering what he had done and said to the ones he loved the past year. Emily and Rumple were dead, Celestia and Luna were with the charming, and he lost voice left him in his work. Oh, how it all seemed so fresh in his mind when it happened that horrible day. Pan, where are you going? The voice of Henry just echoed through his mind. How horrified he was when his face had been when Peter had given his daughters to him. And now, that was all Pan could think about. Oh, I need to do that for Celestia and Luna, Peter said, his voice hoarse from not having been used for such a long time. He glanced down at himself and sighed. Pan, they need you. I need you. The dream Emily whispered in his ear. He had been hallucinating the past days, longing to see his family again. But he knew it was all just a dream. So this is my parody of Percy Jackson. Yep. Because I want it. But some of these are not finished. So, thunder crackled around them, having a single ring. There was a parliament going on, and smell demigods not sitting in the basket in front of them. They were both newborn with the mother standing next to them, looking as if they were on trial. Lena stood next to her daughter, Loretta. Seeming impossible to believe, Agnes stood next to her only child, Octavia. You two both know why you are here, Lena, Zeus asked from his throne at the head of the table. Both of the goddesses nodded their heads. Then why did you do it? Artemis, I am especially disappointed in you. You had never even had a demigod child in all of eternity. Why did you do it? Poseidon asked. It was not my fault, father. She is not even my child, Athena said. And neither is this thing. I would never fall in love with human, and you all know that, especially you, Artemis said. She's got a point. My little sister never fall in love with anything or a god, Polo said. That's my prologue. Said I didn't finish it. That was mine. Alright, Hobbit parody. Let's go. So, prologue. I think I finished this one. Yeah, I finished this one. The two baby girls lay in their cradle, silently sleeping. Their mother paced around the small house that they lived in. The neighbors had been complaining about the sounds of roars and arrows being shot from the side of the house. The mother explained that it was her two daughters, but no one would believe that two little angels could roar or shoot bows. But yet they could. Lyria was the elder, her emerald green eyes and brown auburn hair. With emerald green eyes and brown auburn hair, but she was the reason the roars came from the house. Her father was one of the greatly feared dragons that lived in a range of mountains called the Misty Mountains. Her father was Smog, one of the most feared dragons in all of the civilizations in all of Middle-earth. Crystal was the younger, with near white hair and icy blue eyes, and was the reason for the arrows being shot in the house. The ears were long and pointed on the ends, meaning that she was one of the elven people. Her father was Legolas, a greatly known warrior in the elven army. Others did not know the truth about the two girls that lived inside the house. They did wonder about them. The mother was mastered at potion making, so she was able to disguise Crystal's ears, but otherwise, they looked abnormal to the people in the village. Everyone there had dirty blonde hair or ugly brown, with smoky gray eyes. None had brown auburn hair and emerald green eyes, or near white hair and icy blue eyes. Who was the father? Who is the father? People would always ask the mother. She would not respond, having had her voice broken from yelling when she was little. She would just continue doing whatever business she had been doing, ignoring them completely. And that's the end of that one. Definitely didn't finish that. Now, some of you probably don't like this show, but I love it. This is my Doctor Who parody. It's really horrible. It's only 3 paragraphs long. Okay. The whirring noise of a time machine ended abruptly, sending the man controlling it to the ground. The girls in the basket started spinning, crying out. The man covered his ears, trying to end of that one. It's super short, I know. And this is the final one. I was told not to start working on this book until next month. But anyway, this prologue is the name of the book. So yeah. The darkness surrounding the two girls was impenetrable. They both tried as hard as they could, usually all using all of their strength to break it down. The invisible walls. I think I might have but now that they're trying to extend ability, we just have to give up and wait until they hear this. The Colonel of Prison. The two boys mourned over the two lost girls for 2 years, sitting next to the two magical weapons containing them and hardly ever leaving their sides. The marks on their hands had not faded, marking them as the bearers of the two enchanted living weapons. The moon rose and fell, the sun as well, and never did the girls reappear until one fateful day. So yeah, those are the prologues. The reason I read the second one, is because I really don't want to have to worry about doing that on Friday. But I probably will have to pre-record that again. My mouth hurts. I am not used to talking so much yet. But we'll have to record that before I go to school. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed those parodies. Tell me in the comments which one was your favorite, which one was your least favorite. I still have to work on them all. You can't tell me that I don't have to work on them at all. Except for the Doctor Who one. That one's kind of pretty good. I like that one. It's not changing at all, no matter what you guys say. So I hope you guys are excited to hear my book. That's basically it. I'll be recording some other stuff because I'm really bored today. But I'll see you guys later, so bye!